Hi everybody, I'm Aphrodite Rose Starfire and welcome to my channel. Just a disclaimer, I don't edit my videos. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants. I just kind of am having a little bit of a lazy morning, and I don't wear, oh, my mom just texted me back. I don't wear makeup. I just have lotion on my skin and like Burt's Bees chapstick, and this is my natural hair. Not against anybody that does wear makeup. I just think that it's important in today's day and age for the living souls to have discernment, and it's hard to know now what real people look like these days. And I don't use any filter. There's no filter on this. But so many people cover up what they naturally look like. It's hard to know what natural looks like. Anyways, so enough of that. They're just coming, my skies. Maybe I'll show you at the end, but they keep on going in like pentagrams. Anyways, so this is kind of a little bit of a starseed lesson. I was inspired. I was just watching Devin Elon Maggie's live stream video today. It's March 5th, about disease, and I went into this like tangent thought stream about dreams, and he was like my muse this morning, and I wanted to do a little instructional video on how to fly in your dreams. And so I've always been a lucid dreamer ever since I was a child, and multiple dreams per night where I live lifetimes and stuff. And one of my special skills is that I can fly, and it's still a skill that I work on till this day, and I am perfecting it on how to fly, but it is difficult. But I wanted to go through the steps for lucid dreamers if you want to learn how to fly. Well, the first way is the easiest way, and it usually is like when you're trying to get away from something in a dream, or you want to get out of a situation. And you use that fight or flight instinct of just wanting to leave, and you shoot straight up. You just launch and you go straight up. And part of making it work is you have to be looking down and watching knowing what your surroundings are in your dream. Like if you're at your house, usually like it works best like in a familiar territory. So if you're like in your front yard or your backyard or whatever, and you just it's like you push off, you launch, and you watch your surroundings get smaller, smaller, smaller as you go up, like a rocket. The thing is once you do that, it's like pulling a trigger. You can't like undo it. And at first, usually when you launch up, you freak out, and when you freak out, you start to free fall back down, and then that's when you wake up. Usually when you start to free fall back down, you'll wake up. My problem is that once I launch straight up, for the longest time, I'd go up, 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 and it would get really, really cold. Like I'd start to freeze. And then usually if I freeze and then I freak out and get anxiety, I'll start to free fall. When you get really good, you can free fall and land and still stay asleep in your dream, or like switch dreams, but most of the time you wake up. The next level is jump flying. So that's when you, it's usually like when you're like in a playful type dream, or you're like in a dream and you're like in an adventure, or you're trying to get somewhere but it's far away. Like if you're, say, like in a dream and you need to get to work but your car's broken down and you need to like get a far distance quickly. And I compare it to the Super Mario 2, the old school Super Mario 2 with Luigi. When he would jump, his legs would like pedal and he would kind of like, you could make him float and he would get farther than like a regular Mario jump. So it's like that, you like jump and you kind of like pedal your legs, or you flap your arms and you kind of like, you like kind of scoop the air and get farther, and you jump really high, like a moon jump. But yeah, the thing about that is that it's really exhausting. So if you do that a lot in your dream, you'll notice that you get really like slow, like you need to like regain your endurance. You can't keep doing it for an extended period of time. That's my experience. Okay, the third level is learning how to levitate without launching. So the launching, like the first level was the kind of like a fight or flight instinct, and using that to get off of the like realm, but it's hard to control. The third level is intending to levitate and then holding it. So usually, like this was where I was at for a long time in my progress. Like recently, where I'm floating probably about 6 feet off the ground, but I'm having a hard time going higher or like intentionally going places. You're actively knowing you're floating, and oftentimes I'll be like inside of a house and I'll be like up against the ceiling like a balloon and hitting the corners and trying to duck underneath doorways. So that is often like you're kind of swimming and you're extra float, like you're extra buoyant. That one is usually you're limited because there's too much intention. You're trying, I'm trying too hard to control my movements in my dream. So that just makes me even more buoyant in it. So it's like, and sometimes it can even be hard for me to like turn around. It's just because I'm just like so floaty. I can't, it's just like I want to turn, but I can't like get myself to, and that brings us into the fourth level of flying, which is kind of combining all of them and being able to fly at a decent level and being able to control the direction, and being able to stop and turn around. I find that, usually if you're like getting away from something and it's not working correctly, you'll wake up. Or like if you're about to die or get caught, you'll wake up. But to be able to control, like if I'm 6 feet off the ground and I want to fly to the next house rooftop and hover over that rooftop, I could hover, I'll be hovering, 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 and want to get, like, I'll see the spot I want to get to, but it's like, I can't do it. And when I can do it is when I relax. It's like when I stop trying so hard, I relax, and it's like I start to have this confidence, and it's like I almost forget about my intention of wanting to get there. And in my dream, when I relax and let go of the really wanting to do it, I end up just being there. It's like I miss the part of flying there. It's like in my dream, I relax and then I'm there. It's like that part of time where I'm transported from here to there disappears and I'm already there. And then the dream proceeds from there. So I guess it's more, it's kind of releasing the control of time in your dream, of needing to experience that distance. The biggest thing is relaxing and just knowing that you can do it, and then all of a sudden you did it. But it's not like you had that experience of doing it. But in my dream, I think I can make myself have the memory of doing it. Did I write anything? Oh, yeah. That's it. So, you guys can take those kind of dream little tidbits with you, and hopefully try it out on your own. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm just getting over a little cold, but it just took a day. Lots of things going on, but I will share with that later. But thanks for watching. I love you all.